Welcome to a brand new episode of Lunch with Doug, a unique and fun experience brought to you by the creative minds at the Music Exerbia Project. We're here today thanks to the generous support of our esteemed sponsors. Harry Frog Graphics, your go-to destination for all things graphic at 150 North Commercial Street, Nevada, Missouri. Reach out to them at 417-381-1077. Karen McNair, your friendly neighborhood nutritionist. Dial 269-267-4644 to learn about the monthly information class or to schedule a personal consultation. Impact Graphics, Nevada's full-service print shop, conveniently located at 14144 East Highway 54, right next to Mr. D's. Contact them at 417-283-2056. John's Barbershop, located at 121 West Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. Open Tuesday through Friday. They welcome walk-ins, no appointment needed. Nevada Tobacco and Convenience Store, your local store at 125 West Cherry, Nevada, Missouri. Open 7 days a week, now featuring new pinball machines. Mama's Healing Place, inviting you to experience the Chroma Light Spa at 124 West Walnut. I'm your host, the ever-enthusiastic, dangerous Doug Harper. Thank you for choosing to spend your lunchtime with me. All right, folks, today is another episode of Lunch with Doug, and it's short. It's very short and sweet. We're having short episodes lately, but that's all right. It's just where we're at right now. Things are happening, and so this is where we need to be talking about today. The podcast today is simply to promote, I have many playlists, and based on various things that are going on, and to mention that as well, please note that there is a Lunch with Doug playlist, soundtrack of Lunch with Doug, and it's still cultivating. So changes are being made and songs are being added and whatnot to that. So you can find that, but that's not actually what today's podcast is really promoting. I made a big announcement on, I don't know if it's big. I made an announcement on my Facebook page about making a playlist, and the playlist I made for people and things like that. That's on my personal page if you want to drop over there and check that out. I'm making a playlist for my life currently, but I've always made playlists for people and stuff, for very special people in my life. I've made mixtapes and whatnot throughout the years, mix CDs, these kind of things. So I wanted to really make something cool, playlist cool-wise, and so today's episode, I'm pushing a playlist that I feel like is special. It's actually new to my playlist, but I really wanted a place to showcase the music of the area, which many of my playlists have music in the area, but it's not like exclusive. It bounces around. They're playlists for various reasons. We'll get into more of this. I want to make more playlists, and I want to really get into this. In fact, I am offering. I've been talking to some stores about making their playlists for their stores that play in their music in their stores. So, and I'm doing that. So if you have a store and you do want one of these playlists, I know this sounds really expensive if you're a small business, but I'm charging $1,000 per playlist, and I will cultivate that according to your brand and your store and things, and I actually think I'm pretty good at it. So and I think if you go out there looking for this service elsewise, it's hard to find, for one, and it's very expensive for someone to do this. So my price is actually really on the low. So I priced it accordingly for my time involved in it. Because there is a lot more research. Making a playlist takes a lot more time than people think. It's not just a 10-minute deal. It's a very thought-through process, some research, and I spend a number of, sometimes a week before the playlist is like actually done. And then in this case, in some of my playlists, I'm still cultivating on these playlists. So they're very synchronized. It's very intentional. Anyway, with that all said, so if you want one of those, let me know. $1,000. I'm not expecting my phone to ring off the hook or anything like that, but I will change your life if you buy one. So there you have it. In that, I'm making one also. This one is not costing anyone anything except for the cost of the local musicians to put out their art. So when they put it out, hey man, it costs them whatever it costs them: blood, sweat, tears, time, money, all these things. So they've already paid for it. So we're making this playlist for you, the listener, and you, the performer, and it's going to come together. It's called the Vada City, which Vada City is, if you know me well and have been hanging around for a while, you know it's one of my brands, and it's my concept to change the name of Nevada, Missouri. But not just that, the Vada City Facebook page and whatnot, we were covering music in the area, so there is a Facebook page, and there was a concept that never really surfaced too far. A few people know about it, and there were some stickers made, and there were some concert series that went with it a while back. But anyway, I don't know what we're doing with that brand in the future, other than the fact that it does need to stay centric to music of our area. So we're making a Vada City playlist. It's going to be cool, and it's going to have all the music from the area, and the 417 mostly, Carthage, Joplin, Kansas City, Nevada, right around here. But or bands that play here, okay? That's what happens. They're from here or they play here, okay? And that crosses over a bit into our local ear concept, but local ear is a little more 12 states, so it got a little wider, so Vada City's a little more closer to home, if that all makes sense. Local ear playlist, if you happen to find it, it's artists that we featured in the magazine, of course. So there will be some of them that are on both of it. But I really wanted a place that to showcase the new music. So when you come out with a new song and in the area, there's a place that it can instantly be, and joining into a happy place. I mean, I know that the local radio stations will probably play it, if it's their format, and you tell people about it, and of course you can listen to it directly on Spotify and whatnot if you've done that, but anyway, this is just a place. So I don't know for what that's worth, what it is, what it means, what it all is. Check out the Vada City playlist, and it will be linked here. And when you find that playlist, I'm sure you'll be able to then cross-reference to the many other playlists that I do have out there. Some of them are really good, and some of them are really temporary for various things that I've done through the years, but they're all set to public so you can hear them, and there will be more of them. So that's what's happening. That's today's episode. Click the link. Listen to the Vada City soundtrack, the Vada City playlist.
Today's episode of Lunch with Doug was made possible from the Music Exerbia Project and the generous support of our esteemed sponsors. Harry Frog Graphics, your go-to destination for all things graphic at 150 North Commercial Street, Nevada, Missouri. Reach out to them at 417-381-1077. Karen McNair, your friendly neighborhood nutritionist. Dial 269-267-4644 to learn about the monthly information class or to schedule a personal consultation. Impact Graphics, Nevada's full-service print shop, conveniently located at 14144 East Highway 54, right next to Mr. D's. Contact them at 417-283-2056. John's Barbershop, located at 121 West Cherry Street, Nevada, Missouri. Open Tuesday through Friday. They welcome walk-ins. No appointment needed. Nevada Tobacco and Convenience Store, your local store at 125 West Cherry Street, Nevada, Missouri. Open 7 days a week, now featuring new pinball machines. Mama's Healing Place, inviting you to experience the Chroma Light Spa at 124 West Walnut. Thanks again for listening to Lunch with Doug.